It's very sad to see NIO and the rest of the Chinese stocks closing red on Friday despite a huge green day. So NIO is down over 2%. And if we take a look at SPY, it was up 1%. Triple Qs, they were up over 1%. And then we have NIO at all-time lows. And I'm feeling very frustrated, hopeless. I lost a lot of money in NIO, Alibaba, JD, BIDU. And I honestly thought that we would see a bounce this year, especially quarter two. It's already April and the stock has gone nowhere but down. In the beginning of the year, I thought we could possibly see $16 again, but that's not the case anymore. We're most likely going to see $4 instead of $5. I have not been sleeping. I've gone sick because of the lack of sleep, because of the anxiety, just staying up. And if you take a look at the news, it's not great. They got downgraded to underweight with a price target of $4. So when we get a negative news on NIO, it tends to drop quite a bit. But if we get a positive news, such as NIO's March deliveries rise 14%. What does that do to the stock price? Nothing. It barely goes up. If you have NIO and you strongly have a high conviction that this stock can go up and you're just holding, just buy shares. Don't be like me and buying call options, because guess what? They're going to expire worthless. I remember last week I made a video almost every day about NIO saying that people are buying calls and the volume of calls are going up every single day and they expire worthless on Friday. What that means is the value of the options, they go to zero. So for example, this is 12 April expiration date, expires on Friday. Look at the 5 strike. Volume is 15,855. And then the open interest is what people are holding currently. They have this 17,000. So people are expecting this to go to 5 or higher. Don't think so. It barely moves. It trades sideways or it goes down. Even if you buy leaps, I bought leaps last year and they're down almost 90%. I just can't believe that I turned my losses from just this year alone, like negative 5,000 all the way to 25,000. Just because in my mind, I was like, okay, this has to be the bottom. And then, of course, I bought calls. And if your calls don't hit, they're going to expire worthless. And look, it's been on a downtrend. Every pump that we get, so for example here, from 7 to 9, after this people think, oh, okay, it's going to go higher. No, it just continues to go down. And even here, I think people probably got in around $6, but nope, pump and dump, and here we are. And you can see the RSI is oversold, but just remember, an oversold stock can continue to go lower, just like an overbought stock can go higher, like Nvidia. It was overbought for a very long time, and of course it continues to go higher. So by holding onto NIO and for it not to go anywhere, we're missing out on other opportunities, which is, it's fine if NIO doesn't go down, continue to go down even more. That's more losses that we're just holding on to. But yeah, I just don't know what's going to drive NIO up, and I don't know what's going to drive all the other Chinese stocks up. I mean, this stock was once a $66 stock. And I remember back in 2021, a lot of people, including myself, had a price target of $100. And now it's under $5. So many mistakes, so many regrets. And I just don't know how to dig myself out of the hole anymore. I took out loans, a lot of loans. I'm in debt. Thinking about going to GA meetings and declaring bankruptcy and just starting my life over. It's just been a nightmare, and I just don't know where to turn. I'm getting destroyed in NIO. I'm getting destroyed in Alibaba, especially Alibaba. I don't know. I knew that Alibaba wasn't going to go anywhere, but I just couldn't get out of it, just like NIO. And it's like, do we get out now? Is this the bottom? If we don't get out now, it could go to 4 or it could go up. We don't know. But of course, if it gets to 1, that's a $3 difference. Whereas, of course, there's more upside now that it's much lower. But when? When will this turn is the question. Let me know your thoughts, and thanks for watching.